Queen's pawn opening, Chigorin variation, 2, Nf6 3.Bf4. Giveaway. One player was winning, but then gave it away. That game was pretty competitive. The opening was balanced. The middle game battle was fairly even. Opening with the Queen's pawn. The Indian game begins by controlling the important e4 square with the knight, rather than a pawn. Nc3 controls the d5 and e4 squares and advances the knight. d5 takes space in the center, controls the e4 and c4 squares and allows the light-squared bishop to develop. By doing this, a bishop moves out of its beginning square and into the action. The bishop will be better off as a result of this. The bishop is prepared to grow into a functional square. As a result, the bishop grows and gains flexibility on the long diagonal. This poses a fork piece threat. It is ideal. This protects an underdefended pawn that is under attack. This is the only good move. This prevents the opponent from being able to fork pieces. It is a great move. By doing this, a knight moves out of its beginning square and into the action. It is the final book action. Castling gets the king to a safer square, out of the center of the board, while also developing a rook. Castling kingside tends to be safer because the king is further from the center. It is good. That's a decent move. That's good. By growing a bishop from its initial square, this activates it. That's good. It's alright. That's good. This is not the best approach. It is incorrect. There were worse maneuvers, but there were also much better ones. It is incorrect. Not the finest, this. It is incorrect. Castling develops a rook, while also moving the king to safety. Castling to the same side of the board as the opponent tends to lead to less sharp positions as compared with opposite side castling. It is best. Now that the rooks can see one another, they can defend one another. It is quite good. While not a mistake, that is also not the wisest course of action. That's good. That's a decent move. That's good. What I would have advised is that. It is ideal. Although the game was almost evenly balanced, White now holds the advantage. It is incorrect. White now enjoys a winning advantage as a result of this taking advantage of a mistake. It is a wise decision. This overlooks an opportunity to capture a knight that was threatening to win material. This allows the opponent to kick a knight. It is a mistake. There was just one smart move to be made. This misses a chance to trample a knight. It falls flat. This was a game-changing move. Black is no longer in a losing position. This threatens to win a pawn. This stops the opponent from being able to win a knight. It is a great move. This ignores an opportunity to kick a queen. It is a mistake. There was only one good move in that position. It is a miss. This misses a chance to kick a knight. This enables the adversary to kick the knight. It is incorrect. It's alright. That's good. This squanders a chance to advance a rook from its starting square. It is incorrect. This suggests exchanging items of equivalent value. That's good. This is a missed chance to slay a queen. It is incorrect. A wise decision. It is quite good. This keeps the material balance in check with good commerce. That's good. This is an equal trade. This is the only move that works. It is a great move. Recaptures. It is ideal. The knight becomes more active as a result, gaining control over more of the board. It is ideal. This misses an opportunity to add a defender to a vulnerable pawn. This allows the opponent to reveal an attack on a pawn. It is an inaccuracy. While not a mistake, that is also not the wisest course of action. That's good. Backs off. It is ideal. Recaptures. It is ideal. There was only one move that was effective, and this wasn't it? This misses a chance to protect a pawn that was being attacked. It is incorrect. This poses a threat to strike a knight. It is quite good. Very precise. It is best. This strikes a rival knight. It is ideal. This exposes a pawn attack. It is ideal. A pawn that was being attacked and had no defenses is now protected by this. That's good. This misses a chance to advance a rook from its starting square. It is incorrect. This kicks an opposing knight. This is the only move that works. It is a great move. The knight can now control more squares as a result. It is quite good. There was just one smart move to be made. This disregards a superior method of strengthening a weak pawn's defense. It is incorrect. This loses a chance to imply that winning a pawn is possible. This enables the adversary to strike a bishop. It is incorrect. This poses the risk of producing a passed pawn. That's good. This threatens to create a passed pawn. This permits the opponent to kick a bishop. It is a mistake. Backs off. That's good. This poses a risk of winning a pawn. That's good. This strikes the opponent's bishop. It is quite good. The bishop is now on a square that is more secure. It is ideal. The pawn is now in a safe position. It is ideal. The best choice is this one. It is ideal. This reveals an assault and puts a pawn in danger. It is ideal. This misses an opportunity to recapture a piece. This allows the opponent to push a passed pawn towards promotion. It is an inaccuracy. Thus, a pawn is lost. It is a mistake. This secures a pawn. This poses a risk of winning a rook. It is ideal. Backs off. It is quite good. This turns the pawn into a passed pawn, which means no other pawn may oppose it as it advances. It is ideal. This deters an assault on a rook that is exposed. It is ideal. That bishop was open for business. It is quite good. Recaptures. It is ideal. This enables the adversary to issue a checkmate threat. It is incorrect. This threatens to play checkmate. There was only one good move in that position. This ignores an opportunity to threaten checkmate. It is a mistake. Only one move worked there, and this wasn't it? This permits the opponent to push a passed pawn towards promotion. It is a miss. There was only one good move there. This ignores an opportunity to push a passed pawn towards promotion. This allows the opponent to capture the checking rook. It is a miss. Backs off. It's compelled. This provides an equal exchange of parts. This poses a checkmate threat. It is quite good. That pawn was available for free. It is ideal. Black is equal at this point in the endgame. It is ideal. Recaptures. It is forced. Giveaway. One player was winning, but then gave it away. That game was pretty competitive. The opening was balanced. The middle game battle was fairly even. This moves the bishop to a better location, allowing it to control more squares. It is best. Giveaway. One player was winning, but then gave it away. That game was pretty competitive. The opening was balanced. The middle game battle was fairly even.